All right, you guys, how you guys doing? This is Mr. GG live on the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channels. Happy New Year's and Independence Day edition of the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel's nightcap edition. That's right. My name is Mr. GG. I am your host. That's right. I'm having a relaxing night, kid free. It's the way to be. Alone, chilling alone. So you might hear a lot of fireworks. You might hear a lot of noise. As usual, people beating in their car because I'm downtown Kansas City, Missouri. Same old shit. So anyways, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Though we're supposed to have a couple people up here, but you know what? It may be some people come up here. It may not. I don't know. I do have one guest up here. I have Big B Johnson. Thank you so much for actually coming. Tonight's topic we're going to go ahead and cover is, I got two topics right now. We're just live here on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. We are not live on TikTok, okay? So let's cover these topics right now. The topic I have right now is, what are some of the cheap and affordable costs when it comes to traveling or living overseas? Yes, when us Americans and people from first world countries have the strength of our currency, it works to our advantage in different parts of the world, okay? There are some parts of the world that are very expensive where our currency can be weaker. And then there are some parts of the world where the currency works in our favor. It all depends on where you go. You don't just throw out a country and just assume, well, I'm going to go to that country and that's it because it's my favorite. No, you want to weigh out the pros and cons to see if you can afford it rather than, well, I just love it and I want to be there. And then you go there because your love and your emotions and your feelings and shit, you find out you can't afford to live there. That's right. So that's why it's important to always have a good budget in mind of what you're going to do when you head overseas. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. And topic two is kind of like a continuation of what we had from TikTok the other night. And that is, though, what is some of the recent dysfunction and crazy stuff that you have seen both in person and on social media recently? That's right. What have you experienced? Crazy, fucked up shit that you have seen and experienced on social media or in person recently. Okay. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want everybody, if you guys can, join the discussion. We really appreciate it. I typically give it about 5 to 15 minutes. 5 to 15 minutes. So then therefore we can give a lot of people some time to bring their asses in here. We really appreciate it too. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all of my people who are bringing their asses in here. We really appreciate you guys, everybody here on the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Okay. If you guys come on here, please, I would highly appreciate you guys. Make sure your fucking equipment is working. Don't come up here thinking, well, I got broke ass equipment, so I'm coming up here. No, you make sure your internet is fixed. You make sure your microphone is fixed. You make sure your sound is fixed. We don't want to hear and deal with all that bullshit. We just don't. Okay. We just don't. You know, you may like to do it. If you want to do that own bullshit, throw your own live. But here, the audience and myself, we don't want to deal with this shit. No. Okay. So there's plenty of room for anybody to join, though. We can have a bunch of guests up here if we want to. We can have no guests if we want to. It's all up to the vibe of the situation, okay? So anyways, thank you guys so much. We really, really, really appreciate it. I got one guest up here, Big B Johnson. How you doing? You can unmute yourself. Big B Johnson from Denver, Colorado on the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. How you doing?
I'm doing good. For the viewers out there listening, I'm outside right now. You might hear fireworks going on. Just bear with me. I got a lot of noise going on in my background.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, you sure this is a good time for you to come up here?
Yes, sir. I don't mind.
Okay.
I could mute it and unmute it at the same time.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Go. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you heard the topic and everything. You guys, the link, I'm sharing the link inside. I got the links sitting right there, right inside. If you guys want to go ahead and bring your asses on here, anybody can join. Anybody can bring your asses up here at any time. You know, the link is right there sitting inside of the chat if you guys would like to go ahead and bring your asses on up here, okay? Anyways, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, I can only speak for myself, certain people, and things like that. But thank you. Thank you. We really, really appreciate your time, for you guys taking the time out, entertaining the show and things like that. So, Big B Johnson, what do you got to say on the topic, though, man? Do you have any plans on going? Do you have any plans on going overseas, or you want to keep your ass here because you're comfortable here?
I'm getting ready to do a little bit of traveling after a couple of situations I have to deal with court systems. I have to deal with that. Then I'm getting ready to travel. Hold on first.
See that there? Yeah, you got a lot of that shit going on in the background.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. But first things first, I have to check what you mentioned, the living situation in a different country. First things first, with me, what I'm getting ready to do, I'm looking at the prices first. The living situation, make it easy. Do a little study about the country, the culture, the food, how they respect or disrespect.
Are you on? Hey, are you on Bluetooth, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, get off your Bluetooth, man. I can barely hear you.
Give me 1 second.
God damn, man. I told that motherfucker, man, every time I get on them Bluetooth and shit, man, we can't hear that motherfucker shit. So like you muffled and all that.
Hear me now? Can you hear me loud and clear?
We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. There's a lot of blowing on your microphone.
All right, I'm on my tablet, and I got my cell phone on my other. Let me step inside. I'll come right back in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to step all the way off, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick you off, man, because I can't have all that shit, man. I like him coming to the show, but the problem is every time he comes in, he always got equipment issues. I don't know why. I have no idea, everybody. I have absolutely no fucking idea why does he come on here with fucked up equipment all the time. I don't know why. So, but shit happens. Shit happens for a reason. So anyways, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. The topic we're talking about is, though, what is the cheap and affordable cost when it comes to traveling or living overseas? Right. And number two, we're talking about what is some of the dysfunctional and crazy stuff you have seen both in person and on social media recently. Okay. From your experience. That's right. Some crazy ass shit, man, has been fucking going on, man. I've been saying it. Yeah. So, but anyways, though, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I'm going to go into some detail about some things that I have seen, things that I have experienced, you know. So yeah, I see Big B Johnson back on here, and if he end up having some more issues, I might have to go ahead and just let this guy go because I don't know why. This is like a habit; he just keeps building up. So we're going to see. Big B Johnson, can you hear us loud and clear?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear now. I'm back indoors.
Okay. Did you get your issues fixed?
Yeah, I was actually outside with the noise going on and just turned off my Bluetooth headphones, put them in the case and everything.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. Well, now you're back on Earth. Okay. All right, cool. Anyways, what brings you to the show, man?
What you was talking about, let me unlock my phone real quick.
Oh, God.
With your first topic, I have to check the flight tickets, the living situation, what country, and everything around. If they have a affordable living situation, how the people is in that country, and how they will treat American like myself to come into their country and check it out.
Okay.
But first things first, I have to check the the culture out first. Do study about them on YouTube. Look it up and check it out. It doesn't matter where I'm going. I have to check it out first. Do that, make it easy. And people don't realize if we do that, make it easy. If you don't do that, and just go over there. Oh, I'm just buying a place and live it with no money, no history about that country. They just want to go there, but oh, I'll use the Philippines. Oh, I'll just go there with a little bit of money I have and buy a house. And not having a job, nothing, not knowing that culture, the people, nothing. But if you start doing the studies 6 months to a year to 2 years ahead of time, then you start thinking about, okay, I need this amount of money. This is what I need to affordable a house. I need to get food, get furniture, the whole 9 yards to get down there, be all right. You have to think first and understand that culture. But if you don't know about the Philippines, you won't know anything. You're stuck like Chuck. If you're working in a big company and they're paying for everything, like, hey, I'll go out there. The company will pay your flight, your hotel, or the living situation, and work yourself in. Like, hey, this is a good place to start a business and let it grow. I use the Denver Broncos owners.
I
Uh,
I see what you're saying. What do you mean? What company are you talking about that'll pay
I
for
say I'll use Walmart for example. The family owns Walmart. They will pay you to go over to the Philippines. Like, hey, here's a good area. Let's get these people a job in Walmart. Let's build it first, then start having interviews for cashiers, stockers, managers, the whole 9 yards. It's just racking up. Give me a sec.
it? Man, I don't know what's going on with them. Like I said, every time we get on here, man, I think I'm gonna hold this show down by myself. But every time we turn around, you got like a lot of noise going on and a lot of equipment, man. I can't deal with that, you guys. It's one thing if you got, some noise from time to time, but this man always got consistent noise, man, and consistent equipment issues, and I can't deal with that, man. But anyways, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. So I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to probably share a video of what happened in South Africa. I'm going to tell you a story. What I just witnessed was a church robbery that happened in South Africa, and a guy who actually got robbed inside his Airbnb in South Africa. And some of the stories that I heard right here on YouTube. And the thing is, I will tell you this, you guys. There was a guy, Austin Holloman, shout out to him. He actually did an actual review of this guy where this guy ended up having a gun put to his face. And by doing this, he ended up getting the Airbnb. Once he got the Airbnb, apparently it wasn't a secured Airbnb. So a lot of, Americans think, oh, because it's cheap, let's just go there. He went there, guess hearing his voice. And apparently some of the South Africans, some of the immigration, let me tell you, they got an immigration problem. Have been watching this guy come in and out this thing. Him and his buddies come in and out and in and out. Okay, here we go. And as they're coming in and out and in and out, guess what's happening, right? They're causing a lot of traffic to the point that these guys are able to time when these guys come in and out this motherfucker, right? So one day he went to bed, everybody go to bed, all right? And what the fuck you think happened? He wakes up, I don't know, 6 a.m, South African or immigrant, whoever, all right, had a gun to him and said, motherfucker, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Give me every fucking thing, motherfucker. You know how they talk over there and shit. Give me every fucking thing, motherfucker. Had a big ass, shotgun to his head and shit. So what can you do? What the fuck can you do? So he got up, man, and he was forced to give up everything. His fucking goddamn, of course, laptops, his rings, chains. I don't know why these idiots wear rings and chains and brand new J's overseas. That shit is stupid in the motherfucker, man, for real. And then soon enough, he got robbed for all that. He got robbed for also roughly about $20,000 worth of property, his cameras, just all types of shit. And from my understanding, there was about 4 of them that was involved. They did catch one of them, and I guess the other 3 were still at large, still out there, whatever. He ended up getting back some of his property, but a lot of that shit is lost. You understand? So what I learned from that situation, listening to the story with, excuse me, I had a little bit of lead on me or whatever. But what I learned from that situation with Oscar Holloman when he was doing the response video, that is that you can't go cheap when you go overseas, in my opinion, especially as a newbie. You can't. If you go and travel, man, you need to make sure, man, in my opinion, spend the extra money on a secured hotel or facility, in my opinion, okay? At least until you get comfortable with the country where you say, okay, I know where to go. I know where it's cheaper. And that's just what it is, All right. So that's the thing that I'm saying, okay? All right. I believe you spend the extra money because of the simple fact your life is at fucking risk. You understand? Your life is at risk, okay? If you don't know that country and you're still trying to go cheap with it, why would you put yourself in that situation? I'm not about to go cheap, no. Now, I'm not going to get hit over the head, for a price that doesn't make sense, but I would spend my money on something that's relatively affordable within my budget, where I know I'm getting 24-hour security. I know where people are going to be at the front desk. I know there's going to be active police or security guards there, right? There's very strong security or police presence, something like that, because if you got a place where anybody can come in and out that motherfucker and watch you all damn day long, guess what? There's a high probability they're going to plot on your ass. They're going to rob you and possibly not only take your belongings and your money, but you can get your life taken or you can come up missing. You see where I'm at? Or they can apprehend you and hold you for fucking ransom. Anything is fucking possible. You know what I mean? So as a newbie, and I haven't traveled, these are the things that I am personally taking in consideration. You see where I'm at? I'm taking these things into consideration. So anyways, I got a traveler that's sitting right here. His name is Jay Lyon. He specializes in both Africa and Ethiopia. I would like him to properly introduce yourself. Jay Lyon, how are you doing? On the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. And also, too, happy 4th of July and Independence Day. I know you don't celebrate it, but I thought I'd tell you that. How you doing, Jay Lyon?
Oh yeah. I think it depends on where you at. Like you said, things can happen, anywhere. So, but but where I'm at is not known for that. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, wearing a lot of flashy stuff, like in certain places that are, like like Pablo said, be dealing with the underworld, especially like in certain places, Latin America, or like you said, Medellin is for mature people, right? More for mature type, people. So it all depends on the type of place. Like Ethiopia is more a family orientated place. It's more of a spiritual place, and I think that it's not really. I mean, they got clubs there, but I wouldn't say it's a party spot. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a family orientated place. Like the Philippines is probably more family orientated. It's more family orientated compared to Thailand. Thailand is more of a party place, huh? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like compared So I haven't been there. That's what I've heard. People say. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like from that's what the Filipino lady told me that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like So I think that some other guy I heard online saying that, but I haven't been there myself. But from the videos I've seen, that's what it looks like. So it's like but I think that it all depends on where you at, or shaky places and stuff like that. I heard they got some real shaky places, like in South Africa and all that type of stuff, or like Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, the story you said where it happened. What country did this happen? Huh? Where the guy got robbed? Was it? What was it?
This happened. This happened in South Africa,
Yeah, I
and it was an
I
American
figured.
guy from here.
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
knew. I said South
yeah, he had
Africa.
a gun,
Remember? I
gun to
just
his.
said.
He woke up. Yeah,
Yeah, they got some
yeah, he woke
shaky.
up.
Yeah, they
He
got
woke up
some.
out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, like Johannesburg. Like in certain areas too. I heard it can be dangerous there in South Africa. So that's what I've heard. You gotta be careful. Like in certain places in South Africa. That's what I've heard. So I'm not surprised on that. So I heard it can be. I've
Yeah,
heard stories about certain places in South Africa, so I'm not surprised. So, but other than that, um, yeah. So, like like I know the one guy was saying that I think Afro Nabi was talking about like the Pablos, wherever the Belos or something like that in Brazil or whatever
yeah,
stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Like with me, yeah, I wouldn't be messing around with them over there or something like that. Like that's just me. So it's kind of like it's like certain areas you just don't mess with. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in U.S. and places I'm not messing with. You know what I'm saying? So I think that yeah, man. So I think that what I'm saying? It's like if certain places in them Arab countries you don't there's certain things you just don't do when you go over there and mess around with those in them certain places, right? So it's kind of like. Yeah, because they're only playing around over
yeah,
there. So you gotta understand the laws of that place and understand where you at. Like in the U.S., right? I understand where I'm at here, but then sometimes you don't have to be looking for no trouble and trouble find you. So so
uh-oh. Okay. I think you got some technical problems. But anyways, though, no, you just got to be very, very careful,
yeah,
in
but
my opinion. Um, I believe that I think a lot of it boils down to due diligence. If you see me kind of looking
mhm.
down, that's me kind of sharing live to other platforms and everything. I apologize. But the thing is, what I really believe what it boils down to is you doing a little bit of due diligence and also taking notes from people who actually made mistakes. I don't know if you agree with that or not, Jaylon.
Yeah, 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 and I think like you said, and like I said, it all depends on where you at, but you also gotta be careful. But but like you said, I mean, you got to take the extra rinse and the extra protection. But nobody's ever completely safe anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody want to get you, we call it off guard or something like that, something like that. They can, but you want to take the most precautions that you can, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like you said, but things happen, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be flashing a whole lot of stuff around and all this type of stuff. So, but I think that
Yeah,
it's crazy out here, and I think that
yeah,
but yeah, my thing is too. Don't think that because a woman is
yeah,
foreign that also when it comes to the ladies, don't think that just because the woman is not Western that the woman can't do no type of damage to you too, man. So it's like and you got to be on your keep your head on a swivel
yeah,
with the chick, on chicks globally, yeah.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on your stuff, man. So it's a crazy world out here, man. So I think that you can't be wilding out and just you gotta know the laws and yeah, man. And I think like you said, it's a um, It's a mind. It's a mind. Like walking through.
Yeah, I say it's just it's like what a psychological warfare, but at the same time, you just got to try to figure out, what makes sense for you. You understand? You just got to make
Mhm.
sure you, you just got to go ahead and actually decide what is and what isn't for you and everything. That's in my opinion. That's just what it all boils down to. Hot sauce, how you been doing, buddy? On the
I'm
men's
good,
daily
man.
advice.
How do I get the letter like Jay Lion? How do I do that?
You got to step. What you do is step back out, and then go to Talk Studio, and then what you're going to do is upload a photo. Just simply upload a photo. Okay. You did
Okay,
it before. You did it before. I don't know what you did, man, but you did it before.
okay. Let me try again.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and step back up. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Now I don't know where he went. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I don't know what happened. So yeah, Big Johnson. I told him to go ahead and chill in the chat, man, and he had too many technical issues, getting on and off and all this shit, man. You know, that's it, man. Okay, cool. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened. It just dropped.
You say what? You say what? Jay Line, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm gonna mute you, man. Can you hear me now, buddy?
Yeah. I forgot the signal just dropped for some reason. I think
Yeah,
it could
I
be
don't know.
Chrome or something.
I don't know.
Because I'm
I don't know because Hot Sauce just came on. He's trying to set up his account right now, and then soon he came on. Boom! You just got out of there. I don't know what happened.
yeah, but man, but yeah, but that's all I kind of wanted to say. So I mean, you like you said, but yeah, man, I think you just gotta be careful how you move out here, and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, and I think like you were saying that yeah, but but like yeah, I guess that was the topic. But man, I mean, I guess if you get more people on there, that come up and stuff, up there, but you don't come and have anybody else come up on there. But like, I guess I thought Meek Johnson was going there, but I guess
he came on here earlier, man, way before you, but he kept dropping off. He had too many technical problems. Like every time when he comes on, he'll have like four other devices and shit, loud ass noise, man. I can't have this shit on here, man. And he came on, he talked, and then all of a sudden we hearing all types of just bullshit, man. And I'm like, no. And so he's hitting me up now, and I just tell him, man, just chill in the chat and moderate, man. He'll be okay over there, man. Shit, for real. Because yeah, he did the same shit on TikTok, man. Every time we on TikTok, man, he got like noise, microphone issues, another device, and shit. I won't do all this shit, man. Come on, man, for real,
oh,
And I made an announcement, man. Like, if you don't come on this motherfucker, man, you gotta have your shit together, man. Shit, have it, fix your stuff, man. You can't come on here. Oh, I'm excited. I'm just gonna get on. Disregard everything else that's going on and shit in my background, and then expect us to just deal
no,
with it. Nah, fuck that, man. I don't
oh,
roll.
he be having too much stuff going on. Okay,
Yeah, a lot of shit. Yeah, a lot of shit. He's not like you where you got to drop every now and then for whatever the reason. His is like, man, you get the combo. You get the drops, the loud noise, bad internet, badass fucking goddamn Bluetooth and shit. Okay, let me take this off. Hold up, man, I'm on my laptop. Oh, let me take my laptop off. Let me go to my. There's too much bullshit. He got to fix that shit. I told this man about 4 times, man. Please make sure all this stuff is fixed before he do it. He won't do it. He will not do
so
it. He'll try,
so
but he won't do it. So yeah, he got a lot of learning to do, man. When it comes to these live streams, man, he got a lot of learning to do. Shit.
so everything be going wrong. Okay,
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. And I think we got hot sauce here. I'm trying to see if hot sauce actually fix this account. Let's see. Hot sauce, did you fix it?
I uploaded it. I don't know how to.
Okay. You don't know. Okay, you got to go back into Talk Studio, man, and then where it goes to upload photo, you got upload photo. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I did that. I did upload photo.
Okay. Now turn your camera off. Then let's see what happens. If you turn your camera off, I'll be able to see the photo. Because right now you got your camera on.
Yeah, but man, I mean, no, but that's
You
all
did
I
it.
want
You
to
did it last. You did it. There you go. Boom. There it is. Perfect.
All right. Okay.
You got it, man.
yeah, man. But that's all I want to say, man. But like other than that, man, but I think I'm gonna call it a night for me, man. So that was it, man. But you know, I gotta get up earlier more. But
You got
all right.
real quick, Jay Line. Did you want to say a few words? Hot sauce just got on here. Hot sauce. The name of the topic is though, man. We're talking about the most affordable budget for some of the countries you would recommend for us to go to, and then also too, what are some of the craziest shit that you have seen both in person and on social media recently? You know, crazy, fucked up shit or whatever it may have been. I just told a story about a guy who was in South Africa from the States, and he ended up getting in the position where he got in the position. Okay, yeah, so he got in the position where he ended up someone put a gun to his face. Yeah, while he was in the bed in his own Airbnb, he woke up, boom, somebody had a gun to his face, and he had to give up every goddamn thing. Him, his roommates, and everything. Because they were watching him come and go out of his place along with his roommates and shit in Airbnb. So in South Africa, could have been the South Africans, could have been the immigrants, right? Or one girl said, it's not a South African, it's an immigrant. You don't have no fucking proof of that shit because you wasn't there, you know. That's how much they want to try to stand up for them. Now, fuck that, okay? When they sit up here, hot sauce, put a gun to you and says, motherfucker, give me everything. Huh?
Yeah.
Give me your give me your chain, give me your necklace, give me the laptop, give me the fucking money. Do you care if it's a South African? Do you care if it's an immigrant? You don't give a shit. All you know is a motherfucker got a gun to your head. You don't know what to do.
Well, what I know, okay, so if we talk about like, I know like in Johannesburg, right? Carjacking happened
That's
to a
what
friend.
that's and that's where the incident happened. It was in Johannesburg.
Yeah. Like I would seriously deter people from Johannesburg. If you go to South Africa, which is right now not probably the best thing to do, don't go to Johannesburg. Go to Cape Town. Right? Take your ass to Cape Town. Or
Or Pretoria or Bloemfontein.
Or Durban.
Yeah, and there's Pretoria and there's Bloemfontein. I heard if you go to Durban, make sure you stay out of inner cities. You want to go to like far northern or southern, but don't go to the inner cities. So much violence. But I don't know. I'm kind of piggybacking off what you're saying because I'm looking at it as you got people telling me, Gigi, why don't you bring your ass up there? But at the same time, it's like you're seeing all these protests, violent, xenophobic shit, man. And
yeah, I wouldn't go to South Africa. I just wouldn't go. But if you gotta go, Cape Town's probably the best place to go because majority of people there are from other places. Because xenophobia there is at an all-time high. Is at an all-time high.
Yeah. And it's mostly xenophobia based on people from other countries because they got a huge immigration problem. I don't know if you did research on that. That immigration problem. I thought we had one. Nah, that immigration problem's off the chain. We talking motherfuckers, just neighboring African countries, just fuck it. They're coming all the way from Ethiopia and just, you know, and boom, taking up these services, taking up this and that. And guess what? They have no visas. They have no passports. They're just there.
Yep. Like the two craziest thing I saw online. The first one, I mean, these two are tied. The first one was where immigrants were at the hospital, right? Foreigners, not even immigrants, like foreigners, were at the hospital in South Africa. a group of people come in and say, show us your ID.
Yeah, I seen that. It was on TikTok. I sent
Yeah,
I sent it on my WhatsApp group right now. Is that true? And they told me no. They're talking about the neighboring people from the other African countries that's coming over there. And I said, well, what about me and my daughter? We're from the States. Will that shit happen to us?
yes.
Fuck no. She said, fuck no. Another guy
Nope.
said, fuck no. And I said, why?
No,
Because
it won't happen.
when you guys are coming from a first world country, you guys are coming legit. You guys are coming with the medical insurance. You guys coming with visas. You guys coming from that United
I
States
don't
Bank.
believe that.
You guys got the ID, right? And
I
I
do
said,
not believe that.
and they said, number two, you wouldn't be going to that type of hospital. I said, we won't know. You would be going to what we call a private hospital. I said, you guys got private hospitals? They said, yeah. I said, we don't have private hospitals.
Yeah. America doesn't have private hospitals. China, most, like China has private hospitals.
They do?
Yeah. I go to private hospitals. I don't go to public hospitals.
What is the difference between private and public since you have experience with it?
All right, so
Cause they told me the treatment is just way better. They like cater specifically to us.
The treatment is totally different. So private hospitals obviously means that it's backed by private companies and it's for profit, right? So the medicine is a bit more expensive. The technology is better, and you can see any doctor you want. You just call and make an appointment. So, like, say for example, right? In America, a cardiologist, right? You got to get referred from your normal doctor.
That's correct.
To get referred. In China, you just call up the hospital. I want to see a cardiologist tomorrow, and they'll just ask you what time. 9 a.m.
Whoa! It's super fast. Like,
Yeah.
If you want to see a specialist, wow.
Because there's no distinction between a specialist
That's
and a
impressive.
general doctor.
That's
You can
impressive.
you just call and you just say, hey, I want to see a gastrologist, an ENT doctor right away.
Okay, so let's say, for example, like a dentist. Same thing with the dentist here. In order for me to see a periodontist, I have to be referred by a dentist. Out there, it works the same way as a doctor, right? If I want to see a periodontist,
there's no such thing as referral plans or co-pays or nothing like that. You have your insurance. Your insurance covers 80%. You pay the 20%, and it's done. Whatever. There's no precondition shit. Nothing like that.
Pre-existing conditions like what happened back in the day. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Thanks to Obamacare and shit. But now though, man, I didn't even know this shit, man. Like, wow.
Yeah.
It's very streamlined. It's very straight to the point in China. That's impressive.
All of Asia is like that, right? So that's why I recommend that for black men, when you get around your 60s, if you can retire abroad, go to Asia. You'll live to your 80.
Right. But not because I seen a guy in Thailand. There was an interview on YouTube. He's 90. He was 96 years old, white man, staying in Thailand. Left, man, back. He said he hadn't been in the United States in over like 54 years. And he said that if he'd have came back at any time and just stayed here, he would have already been in somebody's grave in America.
Absolutely. I would say
he would never grow back.
Don't come to China. Don't come to China. Don't come to China. Don't come to Japan and Korea. That's a under 50. That's an under 50 joint, right? But when you're ready to retire in your 60s, Thailand, Vietnam, even Cambodia.
What about Indonesia?
Indonesia, Bali, absolutely. I promise you, bro.
Right. And what about if I talked to my professor. Her name is Professor North from TikTok. She said if you got the deep pockets, she would recommend retiring in Singapore. That's her home.
Yeah. Singapore is the absolute best place to retire. But you need money. You need money.
She told me, you gotta have deep pockets. She said she wouldn't recommend nobody go there unless you got a minimum 10 grand coming in every month for the rest of your life. at least.
No, I would say for Singapore, because for Singapore you need permanent residence, right? And they don't do retirement visas. For Singapore, you need $5 million, I believe. You need $5 million
Minimum to just live there for the rest of your life.
to get the permanent resident. You need $5 million.
Okay.
Right. It's Singapore is harder than America because remember, the Singapore passport is the best or the second best passport in
Yeah,
the world. Right?
it's like in the top 10.
Yeah, it's better than America's, right?
Yeah,
Singapore
yeah,
passport is better
yeah.
than America.
I think Japan is like number one, and Singapore is like number two.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So, but
like that.
but actually, to be honest with you though, quality of life as a retiree, Vietnam and Thailand are better than for
Singapore.
retiring. Vietnam and Thailand is better than
Yes.
Singapore.
Because the power of that goddamn currency depending on what first world country you're coming from, right?
Well, no, because like Singapore is still like New York, right? So it's
Yeah.
going to be hustle and bustle, stress, whatever. But if you're just trying to retire and relax, Vietnam and Thailand and Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia,
And
are
you
going to be better places.
and you would actually sign off on Malaysia also too.
Malaysia, I would sign off on. I will sign off on, but I would the benefits in Malaysia if you like for example, if you're a YouTuber and you're making money on YouTube, I would move to Malaysia immediately. Immediately. Right?
Yeah.
But if we're talking about I'm just trying to relax, like slow pace walking, doing my yoga, seeing sceneries and stuff like that. Then we're talking Chiang Mai, Thailand. We're talking the coastal areas of Vietnam because they're peaceful, clean food, clean living, clean environment, no air pollution, stuff like that. Singapore and Malaysia, you're gonna have to deal with respiratory issues in your older age, but Chiang Mai and Thailand, you probably can't beat. That's probably the best spot in the world, actually.
Real quick, let me go ahead and give a shout out to some of the guests that are here. Okay, that's you. I apologize. And then I got Big Johnson. He is one of my moderators in the chat. Shout out to him. He's apologizing about everything, man. He always got technical issues. I don't know what it is. He want to come to the show, but either got technical issues, loud background. I don't know what it is, man. He does say shit on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, man. But anyways, man, we'll talk later, man. You got to get yourself together, man. You can't be coming. Yeah, you got to take some notes from myself and Hot Sauce. We do this shit, man. He's kind of streaming and everything, man, and he doesn't understand. You got to have it together, man.
Yeah, but I would say if you're trying to retire and have a good quality of life, nowhere beats Chiang Mai, Thailand, and then after that, I would say Bali.
And you say you would definitely sign off on Malaysia or Cambodia.
Yeah. What you mean? But like, what age are you talking about? Like for retirement or for
either retirement or just living there.
Cambodia. I think you need to be like in your 30s because healthcare and shit like that is horrible in Cambodia.
What about guys in their 40s though that want to retire?
Not Cambodia. Malaysia, I would definitely like if you're in your 40s, right? If you're in your 40s and you need to start over, Malaysia. Right, Malaysia.
Right off the flip. No, that's a non-negotiable. Malaysia.
Right. For starting over in 40s, your late 40s and 50s, you can start over in Malaysia and even in the Philippines. But because when I think about retirement, you're just like, all right, I got my woman. I'm trying to chill. I'm just focusing on my health. I'm not working. I'm not trying to make money. Then Thailand and Vietnam, nowhere's going to beat that. But if I still need to make money and I still need to start over, Malaysia's going to be the spot.
And what about Vietnam? North Vietnam, South Vietnam, or it don't matter?
North Vietnam for retirement, South Vietnam for work.
For work?
South Vietnam for work. Or building a business. South Vietnam.
For building. Okay, yeah. So if you're trying to build a business off whatever your first world currency is, still in South Vietnam, and then take those proceeds or whatever you do and live the rest of your life in North Vietnam.
North Vietnam or North Thailand. So like Chiang Mai,
Okay, goddamn.
right? And actually and Panama.
Okay.
Panama for retiring. Panama.
And then also too, people also named a gym called Laos. What about Laos?
Laos is okay, but you got to think, right? Like older age, you're going to be more dependent on healthcare. Healthcare is cheap and better. Healthcare that is cheaper and better than America, and because we're black, right? So healthcare that's going to be cheaper, better quality, and better services than America are going to be Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, and also Vietnam.
What about Mongolia?
No, they're racist there. You're gonna get shit. You're gonna get shit healthcare. China, you'll get good healthcare too. China, you'll get excellent healthcare. Actually,
Oh yeah, multiple people told me in China you get great. They absolutely.
China, but you can't retire in China, right? After 60, it's very hard for you to get a visa. They won't let you stay after 60 in China.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's one of the because I need to start thinking about leaving too, because I can't retire here. So I need to think
Yeah.
about leaving too. So
I
I need
remember
to
you
start.
told us. Yeah, I remember you told us a few streams ago that you were considering leaving big time or whatever, right? Because you said
because
you
I'm
saying the clock is winding down.
because I'm 50, right? So and I don't want to stay here till I'm 60. Then got to move all of a sudden. So I'd rather 50. I'm still young enough to. I don't need to start over, but I'm still young enough to where I can go somewhere else to get acclimated. You know.
So let's say I am 50 and I'm in China, right? And I'm
Right.
in a particular situation. At around 59, that's when immigration start giving me a call.
Well, no, you get a visa, but it'll just get harder, right? It'll just get harder. You might not get a year visa. You might get 6 months. It's just better for you to start making a plan to leave.
Oh wow, it'll get more and more and more stricter. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they cater more to the younger generation than the older.
Well, because retirement age here is 63, right? And if they're figuring, okay, if you're 60, jobs here not hiring you, you don't have your own business here, so you trying to live off the system, and we already got 1.4 billion motherfuckers. We don't want you to live off our system. We already have too many people.
Even though you got your own resources.
Well,
So if you're 60, let's say you're 65, for example, for last examples, and you got 10,000 United States dollars coming in every month for the rest of your life, they would
Right.
still look at you as a problem.
yes, yeah.
Wow.
You can visit tourist visas. You can always get tourism visa, no problem. But we're talking about residency, right? Residency, because one thing that I notice about people that are traveling and trying to live abroad, they're traveling and living abroad the wrong way. They're doing visa runs. They're doing visa runs and stuff like that. That is the wrong way to do it. What you want to do is you want to get temporary or permanent residences. That's how you're able to stay here, right? We're not talking about stay like that's why they're having problems in Africa right now, right? They get a tourist visa, they leave, and they come back, and all this stuff is so expensive.
Or
In
or a lot of them actually have, like I said, border issues. You know.
right. So you need to go. So, for example, you need to go to countries that encourage digital nomad visas. These are visas that my job is YouTube. I get my money on YouTube, and I get 4,000 USD per month from YouTube. You go to those countries that support that. UAE supports that. Bali, Indonesia supports that. The Philippines support that.
Damn,
Right?
you must have did a lot of fucking kick-ass research on this shit.
Well, I've been living abroad for 20 years in Asia, right?
Okay. Yeah, but I'm saying other countries besides the country you're in, you know.
Oh, because I want to expand my business outside of China. So that's why I did research, because I want to expand my business outside of China.
So if I did a quick search right now, right? We do a quick search and type in countries in Asia that actually support digital nomads, right?
Right.
That's what you would want to do, right?
You could just do, yeah. I mean, you could just say countries overall that support digital nomad visas, right? Digital nomad visas.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see UAE, you'll see Thailand, you'll see Indonesia, you'll see Philippines, not China, not South Korea, not Japan.
Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. So here we go. So we go ahead and we'll type in, right, countries in Asia
Mm-hmm.
that both, right? Here we go. That both support retirement after the age of, let's say, I don't know, 45, right?
No, they're going to be. It's going to be different countries. You could just do like retirement visas in Southeast Asia, and then you'll see the particulars, right? But if you
Retirement
do,
visas
I would just say
and digital
retirement.
nomad. Can I put in digital nomad too?
It might the search might not come back great. I would just do it separately. I would do
Okay.
retirement
Okay,
visas in
cool.
Southeast Asia, and then I would do that, and then I would do digital nomad visas. You could just do it worldwide, right? Which countries offer digital nomad visas, right? Because digital nomad visas are everywhere. Like, so for example, in where's this place at? I can't believe
All right,
Sophie.
can you hear me now? We go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yes. Yeah. See, I was right.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. Yes.
Okay, cool. So far we got Philippines, like you said, number one, led by the Philippines, Thailand, and Malaysia. Those are the big three, right? You
Right.
can't make this shit up. Indonesia, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka. Pretty much India, right?
Yep.
Part of
Sri
India.
Lanka.
All right.
Sri Lanka. Yeah.
And they
Yep.
said Philippines ranked among the top global destinations for retirement. The Philippines stands out for its low financial barriers in English.
Yep.
All right. And then the visa name is called Special Resident Retirees Visa. Damn, you don't fuck around when you say this shit. You do not fuck around, do you?
Yeah. I'm 50. I'm an expert in Asia, bro. 20 years, 23 years in Asia, doing business all over.
Okay, we got the other one. He said that retirements available to individuals aged 50 and older requires relatively low fixed income deposit in the Philippine bank, starting at $1,500 to $20,000, depending on the specific SRRV option.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Depending on it. Why does it depend on it?
On the requirement, applicants with 50 years requires a monthly income and Thai account, mandatory local insurance. Where do you see I don't see SSRV. I don't see that.
It says it on the last one where it says requirements available, right? Requirements available to individuals aged 50 and older require a relatively low fixed time deposit in a Philippine.
Oh, you're in the Philippines. You're talking about Philippines. Okay. So available individual 50 year require
$1,500 to $20,000.
20,000, depending on specific. Those are the provinces.
So you're saying that if you came to the U.S., made the money you would drop 20 grand in that motherfucker like it's nothing, and you would chill. As long as you got your residual.
Because then you get your residency, right? So like, see, people need to understand there's a difference between visas and residencies, right? And what you want to get is a resident. So a resident can last up to a year to even 5 years or 10 years, depending on the scheme. So, and if you can show, okay, I have 20 grand in the bank, right? and I just put that in a Thai bank or a Filipino bank, then okay,
You
then yeah,
straight.
you can retire. Yeah, you can get residency.
Right. Right.
Because
And sometimes it could be,
you see the visa
and
name,
sometimes,
special
and
resident
sometimes,
retiree, right? You see
and
the
some,
visa.
and some, and sometimes it could be for life too, right?
No. Most of it lasts about like 10 years until you got to renew it.
You renew it through what? Paperwork or an
Yeah,
additional 20?
paperwork. Yeah, paperwork. You just paperwork.
Oh, okay. So it's not, you got to submit another 20,000 on top of the 20 you
No, no,
already
no, no,
deposited.
no, 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 no.
Just renewal, just renewal paperwork. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. I did not know that. Okay.
Right, but
And then,
you see. Do you see the part that says visa name, right?
yeah.
And you see, it doesn't say visa; it says residency, right? So people got to get that understanding. It's residency.
Well, it says visa name, special resident retirees visa.
Right, resident, right, but it's residency, right? You got to have that
And there's
residency
another,
on your visa.
you say you want to have the combo on there, both residency and visa on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Depending on the country. And then you got
Depending on
Thailand. And you got Thailand got this visa name called non-immigrant OA or OX visa.
right.
And it's pretty much the same thing like you said. The requirement applicant must be 50 years of age or older, requires showing a monthly income roughly or 1800 or a minimum of 22,500 deposit in a Thai bank account along with mandatory local health insurance.
Right. So you got to get the health insurance, right? You got to buy their health insurance. You got to be on their plan, which is probably like $30 or $40 a month, right? And then on top of that, right, you see that world-class healthcare?
Yeah.
World-class healthcare at budget prices. And this is why I'm telling you Indonesia, Bali, and Thailand are the places you really want to go. Because God forbid you do have a health scare, Thailand is where you want to be. Malaysia is where you want to be.
And you say you're going to get the top best healthcare. Because I also heard in Japan, you're going to get some kick-ass healthcare out there, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay prices though. You're gonna pay.
You're going to pay out of the ass.
Yeah, you're gonna pay, right? Because if that's the case, Germany and Switzerland has the best healthcare in the world. If money's no problem, go to Germany.
Right.
Go to Germany or retire.
Unless you got really good health insurance, though, that'll help you out in those countries.
Yeah.
Or international health insurance, which is something I was considering selling, man. I really was considering selling international health insurance. I was really considering that. Yeah. You know, because there's always I run into guys all the time, man, that says they can't find really good health insurance. But if I were to open the market up and offer something like that, not only I make money, but I'd be helping motherfuckers out.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, black men, Indonesia, okay. If you already have preconditioned like heart issues and shit, Thailand's gonna be the best bet because you can probably reverse your life. Indonesia's gonna be second, and then Malaysia is third. If you already have some shit, if you are relatively healthy in your 50s, then Malaysia probably would be first because Malaysia everybody speaks English.
And you say you don't care if the person got cancer either. Same thing.
No, if you're recovering from cancer, if you have any type of medical issues already, Thailand and Indonesia are going to be better than the Philippines. Like they have Philippines number one. I disagree. I would say Thailand and Indonesia are your two best places to go to, right? Where you're recovering while you're retiring, because you can heal and become healthy.
They got Philippines for retirement. They didn't say Philippines for healthcare.
No, but what I'm saying, if you're retiring but you have health issues, then Thailand and Indonesia are going to be. But I'm disagreeing with the list. I'm saying that if you're retiring, you have health issues, or you're recovering.
I can put that. I can reword the question. These are just countries, like you said, that support retirement visas
Yeah.
only. Didn't say anything about healthcare. But
It's fine. We don't have to
but
change.
yeah, that's
We don't
what,
have
yeah,
to
that's
change.
what I'm saying.
I'm just making a distinction for
But
people that are listening. If
I
you
know I'm having fun doing this because you're teaching me something and shit through research
hold on.
on
Let
here. I can
me
put
go back before you change. Let me mention
okay.
one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're recovering or you have chronic issues, Thailand and Indonesia are going to be the best for retiring. If you're healthy and retiring, then this list is correct.
Oh, really? Okay, gotcha. I see. All right, but remember, and let's be fair, it wasn't actually talking about healthcare in here at all. You understand?
Right. Yeah. I'm just letting people know. Yeah, I'm just letting people know.
Now, here we go. We're gonna put in countries in Asia, right, that are top ranked for the best health care for retiring.
Thailand's gonna be number one. Thailand's gonna be number
Here
one.
you go. You said Thailand's gonna knock them. You really think Thailand's gonna knock them out of the water?
Or Indonesia.
Really?
Yeah.
Just right out the gate.
If you do it like that, what is the best ranked healthcare for retirees is going to be either Indonesia or Thailand.
Top best.
In Asia. Let me say that in Asia.
Yeah. I started it off with Asia. It says countries in Asia that are top best ranked for the best healthcare for retiring people. Okay. Here we go. Get ready. We're gonna get it done. Okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna put as
no, that's fine. No, that's fine. Just retiring people.
26. I'm gonna put as of July 2026. Here we go.
Told you.
Okay, here we go. You can't make this shit up. Look at this motherfucker. Here we go. Thailand. Number one. How did you know it's gonna knock them all to their knees?
Well,
how did you know?
Well, because okay,
you just knew it was gonna knock them straight to their knees.
My mother is recovering from cancer, so I did a lot of research on it. Thailand is ranked 26 in the world for best healthcare, and
okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Whoa! Now look, I forgot. I slipped up. Here we go. It said the highest ranked Asian countries for the best health care for retirees is Taiwan. Is ranked number one. Wow.
But you can't retire in Taiwan. You cannot retire in Taiwan. You cannot retire in Taiwan.
Okay, here we go. South Korea is number 2 globally.
Right.
Japan is 4th globally. Thailand is number 8. But these countries are recognized for their universal health coverage, right? Advanced medical infrastructure and affordable treatments. Here we go. Now, for the retirees, this is the gold mine you was talking about. I like how he broke it down. For the retired expatriates, right, seeking private care and cost-effective living, the top regional choices, like you said, Thailand.
Yep.
Widely considered Asia's top retirement destination by international publications, Thailand boasts highly rated private hospitals, wellness services. It scores exceptionally in well cost of living metrics.
Right. Because you got to think, because people got to think in 2 parts. One, you got to think of treatment, and then 2, you got to think of recovery. Thailand has the best recovery, both physical recovery and mental recovery, in my opinion, on the planet.
So you're saying if I was 65 years old, you would definitely sign off on Thailand?
I'm trying to get my mom there now, brother. I'm trying to get my mom there now.
Wow. I did not know that. Wow. You said once she gets over there, she's guaranteed to live another 20 years possibly.
Yes, sir.
God damn. Guaranteed. Wow. You wasn't fucking around. And then number 2, right? I'm glad they divided it into 2 parts, man. That's interesting. Our Google divided into 2 parts. You know, the first paragraph, And then this list right here, number 2,
Yeah.
is Malaysia known for affordable, high quality medical care and straightforward Malaysia My Second Home retirement visa program.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
he
one
said
is
yes.
this is the 10-year visa. This is the 10-year visa
Wow.
for retirees. 10 years. Malaysia, my second home.
Wow.
Right,
So,
and
hold up.
Malaysia is just as good as Singapore, but it's just for the poor folk like us.
Wow. Poor or someone actually who's just average or someone who got the income but not trying to get hit over the head.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Number 3, Philippines. Highly favored by retirees for its high standard of English, accessible medical care, and lower overall cost.
Yeah. I say don't fuck with the
3.
Philippines if you have illnesses. Don't fuck. I was there during COVID time. I've been to the hospitals at that time. I wouldn't fuck with it.
Wow. Okay, here we go. And here's another one. Singapore, last one, offers the most technologically advanced medical system in Southeast Asia. I did not know that. Though it comes with significant higher cost of living compared to neighboring countries.
Yeah,
wow.
like because we're talking 5 million. Let me say this: if you have the 5 million, Singapore above all others, above Thailand. If you don't have the 5 million, it's Thailand.
Now, when you say 5 million USD, right?
USD,
right, or at least 4 million. 4 million pounds. God damn it! If you got the pound, the big boy. Yeah. He said, yeah. About 5.5 million if you got the euro.
Yeah, man, listen, man. Singapore only wants the elites. Some sources say it's 20 million. Some sources says 20 million. So
yeah, because Professor Nora TikTok told me, she said, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, Singapore is not for the cheap, man.
Yeah,
it is not cheap. That's her home. She said it's not for the cheap. She said that's why I got the fuck out of her with the America, because America's the land of the fucking goddamn opportunity. You know, it is the land of opportunity.
But Singapore, like if you can make money in America because it's still the largest market, make money. I'm telling you, black men. Make money in America, establish roots in Southeast Asia, you won't regret it. And then men who are in their 60s, Thailand, Philippines, Singapore, you can have an amazing golden years. Amazing golden years.
Goddamn. And then we're gonna here's another good question. Countries in Asia. Here we go. Countries in Asia.
Digital nomad.
Okay, I was going to put countries in Asia with the cheapest cost of living against the dollar. That's what I was going to put.
But that's going to be like Cambodia, Laos. I mean, we kind of know that stuff, right? Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam. We know that. It's Southeast Asia. It's going to be Southeast Asia. Asia.
I know, like countries in Asia. We're going to see what.
It's going to be Southeast Asia.
With the cheapest cost of living.
Yeah, I think after this we should do digital nomad visas because this is where people are beneficial, right?
Let's do that right now. Then countries in Asia.
Just do digital nomad visas around the world, because people, not everybody wants to do Asia, right? Because there's not that many. So
you can go countries around countries.
Yeah, just do countries that have digital nomad visas. Countries that have digital nomad visas.
Are digital.
That have.
I was gonna put countries around the world that are digital nomad visa friendly.
No. Okay. All right. You can do that.
Visa friendly.
But I would probably
have them.
I would put countries that offer digital nomad visas. Countries that offer digital nomad visas. That's what I would put.
I put that in there. I said countries around the world that are digital nomad visa friendly and that have them.
Okay, that's fine.
Here we go to combo.
Yeah, because you can get Europe
All right,
countries as well.
Here we go. Okay, cool. Damn. This is crazy. I currently offer official digital nomad visas granting remote workers the legal right to live and work abroad. Top destinations like Spain, Costa Rica, Mexico, and you guessed it, Thailand. You're not playing when you say Thailand, man. You don't play, do you? This man does not play when he lets Thailand knock everybody out of the bottle park, man. Wow. God damn.
There's more than this though, because UAE offers.
They named the country. But they got other countries right here. You got Europe, you got Portugal.
You got Portugal.
Germany.
So
you got the Middle East. Like you said, Asia in the Middle East. You got Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and the UAE.
Yep. There's one more in Europe that's not listed here. I believe it's hold on, let me try. I believe it's like
God damn.
Where was LinkedIn created? It was the country where LinkedIn was created.
Okay, cool. Now Big Johnson asked in the chat, though, he said, what about European countries? Okay, that's what he had said. What about European countries? But if you look at this list here, right, we got some of the European countries right here. We got Portugal, we got Germany, Italy, Greece, Malta, and Norway. That's right, Norway. Okay. Latin America, we got Colombia, Brazil, Panama, and Uruguay. These who are giving away, all right, digital nomad visas for people to apply for. Okay. And I'm gonna put
Bulgaria. Bulgaria also has Bulgaria has digital nomad visa.
Okay, so I'm gonna put does
Bulgaria
have digital?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Nomad visas. 2. What, you had another country? I put Bulgaria in there. I'm about to ask it.
They have Bulgaria has some kind of special visa joint where you can become a citizen without living there. I forgot what they're called. But anyway.
And here it goes.
Yeah.
Yes, Bulgaria officially has a digital nomad visa program. Yes, it does. You're not playing about this. This country launched its official digital nomad residence permit, making it a highly attractive, budget-friendly base in Europe with full access to, I don't know how to pronounce that zone.
To do the Schengen zone. Yeah.
Okay. Just the income minimum, you must provide an average of 31,000 euros, roughly 33,000 United States dollars
a year. Yeah. This is a very affordable, cheap country to live in. Also, if you wanna, guys, people that's doing e-commerce, black business that's doing e-commerce, you would set up your company here to sell into Europe. This is a fantastic base to open up everybody can speak English, to open up whether you're selling beauty products, because we got to remember, man, whatever black people buy, other people will buy. You can open up your shit here and sell into the EU, and you get world-class top labor at Chinese prices. Yeah.
In Bulgaria.
Yeah,
and you said Bulgaria. You said Bulgaria.
Yeah, we're going to open up
Bulgaria is another. Is that another country you would sign off on to?
Not to retire, but to work and live. Yeah, to start over. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Oh, you're saying to start a new life. I see.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, right, when you're going abroad, you got to decide what you're going abroad for. Are you going to start over? Are you going to retire? Or are you going to get a woman?
Yeah. Are you trying to take advantage of the currency? I mean, there's other factors.
Currency exchange, or are you trying to expand into other markets, right? Because black people, We need to be like, so for example, black people that are selling shit to black people, there's a high black diaspora in Europe.
Mhm.
Right, so there's black people in high concentration of black people in Spain, high concentration of black people in Portugal, high concentration of black people in the UK. You need to be selling. You're Black American. You set the trend. So if you're selling clothing, sneakers, and shit like that, you need to be getting your ass over to Bulgaria, opening up an e-commerce, selling in the UK, making that pound. So you bringing in pounds and dollars. We opening up the treasure chest today. God damn it. We gonna let all the if secrets out today. We're gonna let all the secrets out.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
Right?
Goddamn.
So if we talking about doing business, I'm going to tell you how to do that as a black business, selling to black people all over the world. If you're trying to restart your life, we're going to tell you what countries are the best. If you're trying to retire, we're going to tell you that too. And if you're trying to if you're trying to trick, we're going to tell you where to go to trick. And if you're trying to find a wife, we're going to tell you that too. We letting it all out today. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to let it all out today. Only here. Only because only here.
I didn't even know you were trying to get your mother over there to Thailand. That's a surprise out of the goodie bag.
Because she was unfortunately diagnosed with stage 1. Everything is good. She's recovering. She's been in recovery for almost 2 years now. And this is the type of cancer, the longer it goes without reoccurring, the least likely it's ever to reappear again.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So just on that front, I was researching about, because cancer is one of those things that it's two types of front. It's early detection and best play and how to fight so it doesn't come back. That's the fight of cancer, right?
Yeah, I just talked to someone from South Africa that got stage 3, man. And then I got another one from South Africa. I talked to a lot of South Africans from TikTok, where her husband is stage 4. He is dying right now, man, as we speak. Yeah. He's on his last leg.
Because a lot of people, like they'll catch it early, but then it'll come back because they don't. In America, they don't really focus on wellness after the fact, and in Asia they do.
Yeah, in America they focused on, we need to just get you good enough for the time being, right? Yeah. But there's other countries that focus on trying to kill it permanently.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm trying to. So, most cancers are fixable. I don't know what to use the right word because I'm not a doctor, but most cancers, if you catch it early, stage 1, you're in good shape, right? Most cancers. Yes. It's the later stages that, Yes. But you also want to make sure that it doesn't come back.
Right. And the problem is also with some of the doctors in some of these areas too, they will catch a little bit and then they'll find out, I don't know, 30 days later, the person went from 1 to 4.
Yeah. Right. See, that's it. Well, because black people, we just don't get quality health care. And then there's no, in China, they're going to get, when Asia, racism, they're not going to be racist in healthcare. They're going to do their best, right? They're going to give you the best possible care they can give you. There is racism in Asia, but not in when it comes to treating you and healing you.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, like in South Africa, the people I'm talking about, they are white. But what's crazy about it, they're dealing with what we call reverse racism. It's crazy, huh? That blew me out of the water. I said, really? And they said pretty much the same shit that we would say if we're dealing with racism against a white person, but it's in reverse. They're dealing with the same shit with the blacks out there or whatever, right? If you are a black person, you're going to get top quality treatment. If you're a white person, you're going to get the most shittiest treatment on the planet, plus disrespect, because you're white. It blew me out. It blew me out of the water. It's the biggest culture shock of ever. They told me that if me and you, as a black man with our ass down there, because we got access to the dollar and because of the color of our skin, we're going to get treated way better than the average white person that's been born and raised in that country. That blew me out of the fucking water, man.
Yeah.
That blew me out of the water. That would scare me. That would traumatize me, Hudson.
Well, I mean,
Hot sauce. Can you imagine getting on the bus and they say, "Oh, you're a black person? Yeah, you sit up here in the front and watch the white person. No, you need to sit your ass in the get your ass in the back."
I'd rather be in that situation. Shit. I'd rather be in that situation.
Bus driver, get up out of the seat. Mr. Hot Sauce, you need help with your bags, man. We can help you with your bags.
Yeah, man.
Get your ass in the back of that damn bus, white man. Why do you say one more time? I'm trying to help this black man out with his goddamn bags. Okay, fuck that.
Yeah, man. It's a crazy world, man.
That would blow me out of the. That would be the ultimate culture shock, man. I wouldn't know what to do. That would blow me out of the water, man. Come on, be reverse racist. And get this. They told me, man, listen, I told a lot of South Africans, get this. Okay, you know how here in the States, right? Because of the color of your skin, even if you got a good credit score, you got a down payment, you got to put the income, they're going to put you through some bullshit just to get a loan, right? From the bank.
Right.
And they're going to give you probably the highest interest rate, right?
That's another thing.
In South Africa, get this. If the interest rate is, we're going to say 3.5%, right? And if you are a white person, they're going to actually give you the highest interest rate of 15%, require a down payment, right? Instead of your ass having to pay that loan off in 72 months, nah, man, your ass is getting that motherfucker. You got to pay this shit off in 36.
Yeah, and another thing.
I say because you're white. Now, if you're a black man, hear me out. If you're a black man or a black woman, right? Get this. If you got proof of income, they don't require too much proof of income. And if they're not going to require a down payment, they're going to give you zero down, zero interest for the next 2 years. You pay it off in 72 months, right? And then you start your first payment like in the first 90 days. It's like crazy, ridiculous terms at the standard rate of 3.5%. If you keep on, we'll give you a discount at 2.9. Because of the color of your skin. How does that make you feel like that you are a white man in a black country, motherfucker?
Well, I mean, look,
that blew me out of the water. I couldn't. That's it. You fucking for. And they all said on the live stream, "We are for real."
Well, all I can say is this, man. I don't feel sorry for white people because there's many countries you can go where shit will go back to your normal. So I don't feel sorry for y'all. Just go to another country. Shit.
My whole thing is this. This is my argument. I don't think that a current generation should have to suffer for what a prior generation did. That's just my opinion. Okay? It's the equivalency of if you get with a woman, she's making your ass suffer for the last, 5-10 boyfriends she had that treated her like shit. So if her 5-10 boyfriends treated her like shit, she figures, Mr. GG, Hot Sauce, you need to suffer for that shit too.
Well, see, my thing is,
I'm going to take it out on you.
Well, my thing is this, brother. I can't care about that shit until my people are okay. Let me just say that. So I understand your problem, but it ain't my problem. Right? I understand your problem, but it ain't my problem. God bless. That's all I can say. Bless your heart.
Oh my.
Yeah.
All right, let me do another search. I'm having fun jumping
because
another one. Okay, I'm gonna put.
You heard about Elon Musk, right?
I heard a lot about him. Him being the first trillionaire.
No, Elon Musk is having.
No, he's the first.
Yeah, he's the first trillionaire, but he's having lawyers trying to make it legal again to discriminate against black people in America. You right? Like so.
Good luck on that.
Yeah, but so no black person should be buying a Tesla right now. He is literally trying to reverse the law on discrimination, saying that he should be allowed to discriminate when hiring. So
good luck on that.
I can't, and he's South African. So I cannot feel sorry for South Africans You can look it up. You can look it up. I can't feel sorry for South Africans when a South African is trying to reverse civil rights what we fought for. So I can't feel sorry for them when they're over here causing trouble for us.
Against the dollar. He was trying to go ahead and open up the internet over there and everything, and he said, well, the reason he couldn't open it up because he's white. That's incredible.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't like.
Okay, now here we go. All right, here we go. Now I typed in this, right? Here we go. Countries in Asia
Mhm.
that are cheaper and affordable against the dollar. Okay, I actually typed that in. Here we go. And it says several countries in Asia are incredibly affordable where the US dollar has immense purchasing power. In these destinations, your dollar stretches 3 to 4 times further than in the US, allowing for a comfortable lifestyle on a fraction of a Western budget. A direct comparison highlights the top budget-friendly countries in Asia that pair low cost with excellent infrastructure for travelers and remote workers. Here we go.
Yeah.
Vietnam. Here we go. Estimated cost of living simply, right? To live the life you want to, right? These are just estimates, okay? Most people I heard, man, it's been much lower.
No. It's probably a little bit. It's probably a little bit higher because in Vietnam, you don't like you can 500 for rent, right? 500 for rent. It's about like 1,200 because you want to live. Because basically, you want to live how you live in America at a cheaper price. You don't want to live like locals, right? Because locals live off $100 to $200 a month. You don't want to live like that. But 1,200 to 1,500, yes, because your rent will be 500 to 800, 1 to 2 bedroom, and in the best part of the areas, you have a clean. You want a housekeeper. 1,500 will do it. 1,500 is realistic in Vietnam. 1,500 is realistic.
Okay, here we go. Number 2, we got Thailand. 900 to 1,500. Does that sound pretty reasonable to you?
I would probably do 1,500 to 2,000.
Okay, here we go. Bali, Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
1,000 to 1,500 a month.
That's a lot.
That's realistic to you?
That's a lot. Bali is expensive.
Here we go.
Bali is expensive.
Okay, this one's a little higher. Malaysia, 1,100 to 1,600.
No, Malaysia needs to be 2,000 to 3,000. Malaysia is the same as China, 2,000 to 3,000. Middle class lifestyle.
Yeah, you're talking. Yeah, that's Missouri numbers. I'm here in Missouri. All right, here's the next one.
For example, for Cambodia is about $1,000 a month. Yes, it lost $1,000 a month. Like because what I'm saying is living the exact same way you live in America. Okay, living the exact same way as in America. This is talking about middle class, according to middle class Cambodian style. No. Living the exact same way or better that you live in America. My numbers would be in Malaysia 2,000 to 3,000, Cambodia 1,000, Laos 1,000, Singapore. I'm sorry, Thailand 1,500 to 2,000, right? 1,500 to 2,000. Bali is expensive. Bali is about 3,000 to 4,000.
Okay, got you. Okay, here we go. Let's go down the road. We're doing pretty damn good. So we already said Malaysia, 1,100, 1,600. Cambodia, 800. Oh, so you said Malaysia, they overestimated.
Malaysia is $2,000 to $3,000 a month.
Right off the gate.
Yes, Malaysia is expensive. Remember,
so they underestimate.
Malaysia is the cheaper country of Singapore, and Singapore is more expensive than America. So Malaysia's going to be slightly cheaper than America, slightly cheaper.
Okay, now here we go. Cambodia, 800 to 1100.
That's about right.
Little
That's
light.
about right. That's about right.
Okay, so they're spot on with Cambodia. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, Laos, 700. It's getting a little cheaper. So Laos, $700 to $1,000. Laid back, nature, outdoor adventures, and peace. A man's dream.
Yeah, because it's shitty infrastructure. So yeah.
And you said we could relax and chill in Laos. No problem.
Oh, but you're not going to be comfortable there because it doesn't have Western amenities like that. You're not going to be comfortable there.
Oh, wow. And you said the healthcare is going to really, really, really fuck us up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Now, here we go. Google said, let's deep dive to the top affordable choices. Here we go. Vietnam is number one. Next, your all-time favorite, you named it again, Thailand.
Yeah. No. I prefer Vietnam and Cambodia over Thailand. I think Cambodian women to me are the prettiest Asian women on the planet, right? To me. Thailand is the reason why Thailand is a favorite is because I'm trying to get my mother there because of recovering from cancer. If my mother had never had cancer, Vietnam would probably be where I would go next.
God damn.
Thailand is more because of my mother.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Next one we got here.
Because with Zoom, the Thailand
next one we got here. We're getting.
When Zoom, the Thailand talks about Thailand, I think Vietnam does it better than Thailand.
Okay, this is getting interesting. Here we go. Vietnam is widely considered the most affordable country for expats. Full local meals cost a little as $1.50 to $3. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry. Your monthly baseline expenses outside of rent can sit around $350.
That's true. Yeah, because if your rent is about $800, right? Then $350 for this. That's true. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. The vibe, energetic cities like Ho Chi Minh City.
All right. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi.
Is it got Hanoi? Is that right?
Hanoi. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi. Yeah.
Highly popular coastal nomad cities like Da Nang.
Yeah, Da Nang. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Thank you, man. The catch: they don't have an official long-term digital nomad visa yet. Keyword yet. Yeah. Most nomads stay on short-term tourist visas and do visa runs to neighboring countries. Okay,
that's what makes living expenses tougher now, right? Because a lot of people on YouTube be like, "Oh, it's so cheap," blah 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 blah. But the visa runs, catching the airplane back and forth, getting new visas, this is where the monthly expenses are going to skyrocket. Plane rides and always applying for a visa every 3 to 6 months. Okay, that's why it's better for you to focus on places that can give you a resident permit.
Okay, here we go. Number 2, Thailand. Thailand strikes the ultimate balance between being extremely cheap and highly developed. Cities like Chiang Mai, can't make this shit up, Bangkok, features blazing fast internet and massive expat communities. The famous night markets, rich temple culture, and cheap modern apartments. The Nomad Visa bonus. Thailand offers the Destination Thailand visa. It is a massive favorite because it grants 5-year stay, 180 days per entry.
So that's 6 months.
And only requires you to show roughly $15,000 in savings to qualify with no strict income requirements. Damn.
Yeah, but they have other visas. They have Thailand has so many different types of visas, right?
No, I seen a food visa, man, where you can stay there for like 20 years. It was insane.
Yeah, that's the retirement visa. There's the Goldman visa. There's the golden visa. There's visa by investments. They have so many different. Visas.
It was like there's a platinum visa. That one came with like golfing and a ride to the airport and a discount on your fucking goddamn hotel. It was like fucking crazy.
Yeah, they have a bunch of visa schemes.
God damn.
Yeah, so Thailand, man, Thailand is hard to beat. Thailand is hard but.
I'm laughing because you said, I can't believe you said that shit. You said it is hard to beat. God damn.
Do me a favor. Can you type this in real quick? Because I want to show people.
This is getting good, man.
I want to show because, man,
you don't fuck around on this reading. You do not fuck around on this damn research shit. God damn, when you say it's hard to beat, it's hard to beat.
Type in KO.
Richie Mack and a couple other guys said the same thing, man. It's gonna be very difficult to top Thailand, man. It's gonna be very difficult, man.
Yeah. It's like okay, but it depends on your stage of life, right? Your stage of life. If I'm making money and I'm in my career and I'm in my 30s, Malaysia's going to beat Thailand. Malaysia's going to definitely. But if I'm doing the digital nomad thing, okay, Thailand is going to be hard to beat. But if I'm trying to
Richie Mack said, man, that if you typically, right, a guy that's over the age of 35, man, you got to Thailand is definitely for you, man.
No. That is wrong. That is wrong. He did a video about it. And the reason he said after 35, roughly between 35 and 50, is because in that range, guys are pretty much getting to their own where they're like, they don't want to put up with bullshit anymore. They know what they want in life, you know? Yeah, but see, here's the situation though, right?
Okay.
Like, it's more than just about women, right? So you
I didn't mention women. Did hear me out? I said that's the fact that after the age of 30, I did videos about the age of 35, by the way.
Right.
And it is that around that age, after 35 and like 50, that's what guys actually are ready to like settle down and know for a fact, okay, this is what I really want in life. This is what I will tolerate versus what I won't tolerate. You understand?
All right, but I'm okay. So when you're 35, right? When you're 35, right? You're really career focused. Would you agree with
I'm not talking about women.
No, I'm talking about career and life, right? Career and lifestyle.
It's subjective to the guy.
I will say this. Between
because I met guys that are like 32, 33, they already retired before they reach 35.
Okay, well let me put you this way. Let me put you this way. If you're in a retired mindset, then Richie is right. Indonesia and Thailand. Right? Indonesia and Thailand. You're right.
Wow. I didn't know that about Indonesia. That's a new one.
Right. Indonesia and Thailand is going to be your two best, right? If you are well off, if you're upper middle class, Bali and Indonesia is going to be better than Thailand. If you're middle class, Thailand is going to be better, right? If you're healthy, Indonesia is going to be better.
You remember that coach that got fired by the Cardinals? I don't know if you're into football or basketball or anything like that. Are you?
No, like Russell Simmons is in Bali, right?
Okay. Remember that guy? It was a coach, man. He got fired from the Cardinals. Okay, right?
Okay, yeah.
He had a 4-year guarantee, right? Of 20. It was like $26 million, and they said after they fired him, that check still came in every 2 weeks on time, didn't miss a beat, man. And I did the math on that shit. This shit came out to like 333,000, 33333 minus taxes and shit every 2 weeks. So if you're making 600 grand every 2 weeks, that's not including your endorsements by Subway and Farmers Insurance and God damn it and shit. He sat up here and said at this press conference, man, I'm heading to Thailand. Whatever you do, don't call me. He told the NFL, don't ever call me. You done fired me, cool, I'm gone. My question to you is, if you're making $600,000 every 2 weeks, they better not call you at all, right?
Got that right.
He went to Thailand and shit. He said, don't call me.
Hold on. Do me a favor. Can you do me a favor real quick?
Yeah.
Can you type this in? KOH SUMAI. Koh Samui.
Koh Samui. Okay, so I got to do a brand new. Well, here I can start from here. KOSH.
No, KOSAMUI.
KOSAMUI.
Yeah.
Okay, just type the word in. That's it, or what do you want me to type in after it?
Type in villas. Type in villas.
Villas.
And then go to images.
Okay, Koh Samui, Thailand offers an exceptional selection of private pool and beachfront villas that are highly popular for remote workers, expat, and luxury travelers looking to maximize their U.S. dollar. Whether you want a sweeping cliffside, goddamn, of the ocean or direct access to the sand, the island has fully equipped options perfect for long-term stay. This is fucking crazy.
Go to images.
Look at all that beautiful shit. Yeah, I made some tight one. This was $23 a day. This one looks like fucking goddamn Zuna Thailand's.
And go to images. Go to images.
He used to have.
Go to images.
Yeah, this is like Zuna Thailand's place. Outside. Look at this shit. I'm on images now.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not Phuket. It's not.
Okay. I gotta go ahead and
Pattaya.
All right. Do you see my new screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Koh Samui. Like, this is where Zuna Thailand is not telling you where to go, that you need to take your ass. Go to Koh Samui. Take your ass to Koh Samui.
And then once we had there, then you would definitely sign off. And then you'll sign off on that motherfucker, definitely.
Yeah.
If I get some shit like that, you're signing off.
Yeah,
quickly.
Koh Samui and Chongqing. Koh Samui.
You say I get some shit like that, you are signing off like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because these are the like Bangkok is cool, Pattaya, whatever. Koh Samui and Chiang Mai is where you want to be, bro. Is where you want to be. $23 a night to stay in that. $23.
Goddamn.
It's more expensive.
You will person. So you said the moment I do it live and I say I'm in Koh Samui, I'm staying in this shit, man. You was right, man. $23 a night. I know it was 9 years ago this photo was taken, but yeah, man. And you're saying right now you will sign off on that motherfucker.
There in Chiang Mai, absolutely. Bro, it is more expensive for you to eat at TGI Fridays to stay one night in that spot.
Goddamn.
Right? TGI Fridays. That you go stay there for an hour.
I haven't had TGI Fridays in years.
But TGI Fridays, which you don't go stay there for an hour, is more expensive than staying in that bitch for a night.
Yeah. Not including the food.
You could probably get free breakfast for $23.
Yeah.
Free breakfast.
Goddamn. This is fucking goddamn insane. For real. I would have a lot of American women pissed the fuck off, man. They would really come and look for my ass. I swear to God they would.
Right. So
they would come and look for me.
Now the next thing is
I can't fucking believe this shit.
Type in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is also good, but I'll type in Bali. Type in Bali real quick because Bali is also beautiful. If you have Bali is the more expensive.
I can't believe y'all ass said that you would fucking sign off on some shit like this quickly.
Yeah,
You said quickly.
yeah. Koh Samui and Bali are the places
I
that
can't believe it.
you need to be. Is these are the places you need to be. Right?
You're serious. We need to be here.
Yeah.
I
So
need, I need to be right there.
yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
I need to be right there. Hey,
Yeah,
he said, look at that.
right. $30.
And he's going to sign
$30.
off. He's
$30.
going to sign off on this shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn. And you're going to sign off on that shit.
Yeah. And then in Indonesia, they have one of the best resorts in the world. I forgot the name of it, but it's in Indonesia. And where Bali is. Right? One of the best resorts in the whole world. Right? Tell me, look at all that relaxation, man. No stress, no fuss, no muss. Beautiful coastal sea breeze. Bro, come on.
You will
Health
play when you say it's hard. When you say Thailand is hard to beat, man, you gonna do from Thailand. Don't be fucking around. My boy Julius, man, I miss it being over. He said the same thing. He said, man, I'm telling you, Thailand is extremely hard to beat, man.
The reason why it's hard to beat. Okay, the reason why it's hard to beat is because of the visa schemes that they have. It's the visa schemes that they have. Right?
Everybody always say it's the accommodations. The accommodations will pull your ass.
No. Because if Vietnam did the same visa stuff than Thailand, then I would choose Vietnam. Well, okay, two things: the visa scheme and the healthcare. Right? Okay, and these are the two things.
Right, man. This is
right. If Vietnam had the same world-class healthcare as Thailand, and it has the same visa schemes as Thailand, then I would choose Vietnam because Vietnam is cheaper, right? Vietnam is cheaper than Thailand. And then in Bali is more expensive than Thailand. That's why Thailand is better because Bali has the same stuff as Thailand, but it's more expensive.
We got beautiful bitches serving us shit like that. Beautiful.
Right. No. Thai girls are okay. Thai girls are okay, but if you're talking beauty, we're talking Cambodian. If you were talking Cambodian women, if you talk about beauty, we talking Cambodian.
Goddamn. Yeah, I'll stay in some shit like that, man. I would.
Right,
I can't fucking believe this.
But yeah.
When you guys say you guys can open up Pandora's box of this shit, y'all don't fuck around, do y'all?
Yeah. But I mean, but there's also great places in Europe, right? There's great places in Europe as well. Right? Where go back to
coastal.
Go back to
you want me to type in coastal? I'm liking these new countries you name. I didn't even know new cities. I didn't even know about this shit.
Go back to digital visa. Digital visas.
Koh Samui. Let me do this. Koh Samui. I want to type in hotels. Koh Samui cheap hotels. Cheapest hotels starting from the top for USA citizens as of July 2026. This is fucking crazy. I'm $11 to $18 a night. This is fucking crazy, man. $11 to $18 a night.
Sorry. My bad. It's not Bulgaria. It's Estonia. Estonia.
For $14 a night, man, this is what you get. You'll eat that shit every morning, man, right? For $1.50. This is a shared place, man. This is some of these are hostels.
Yeah, I don't do hostels.
But I told a homeless guy, would you stay? A homeless guy told me, yeah, they don't mind staying in a motherfucker like this, beach the streets. Here, let me go ahead and tell them not hostels. I got to tell them not hostels.
Yeah.
Not hostels. Hotels. Just not hostels. Not hostels or studios. Hotels only.
But there's a lot of European joints as well, though, to be honest.
20 to the hotels and shared living dorms. All right. Okay, cool.
Like, for example, Malta.
I didn't even know this shit. Here we go. Goddamn, that's not bad. For $20 a night, that's not bad. Get up every damn morning. Fuck it.
Yeah, but you should look at like places like Croatia.
Okay, cool. So you're talking about the Scandinavian countries in Europe?
Like Georgia, Croatia.
Okay. All right, I'm ready for your new search. Do you want to put in Scandinavian countries?
Like Croatia, right? Check out Croatia.
Yeah, those are Scandinavian countries.
Yeah, Croatia. Yeah, I'll just type in Croatia. Like, yeah, Croatia. As far as like they're cheap, affordable. Estonia, Croatia, Bulgaria. They're not Scandinavian. They're just in the. They're like in Eastern Europe.
I know. Central. Well, it was Central Europe because I had looked it up, and I know a guy that's from Croatia that I talked to on TikTok.
No, but I'm saying Croatia, Georgia, they're all Eastern Europe.
Georgia's definitely Eastern Europe.
Yeah, Georgia, Croatia, like they're. I mean, like there's some beautiful places.
Yeah. Cheap and affordable.
If you do Scandinavian, that's West. That's Western Europe. Like that's Western. But when we're talking about Croatia, because Croatia offers the digital nomad visa, it's affordable, good health care, beautiful women, beautiful.
Let me ask this question:
ocean views.
Are Scandinavian countries considered Central Europe?
Yeah, but Scandinavian doesn't have the digital visas, right?
Scandinavian countries are. Instead, they are universally classified as part of Northern Europe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
it's interesting.
You got
Denmark, Norway, and Sweden.
Yeah. So I would
then you got Central Europe, which is Austria, Switzerland, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia. Go ahead. What'd you say, Hassan?
I would say check Croatia. Like if you do Croatia, as far as like healthcare and like just type in the stuff like best Eastern European countries to retire.
Okay, cool. I heard it was Italy was like one of the best ones.
It's up there, but I would say but East I would probably go. It's probably gonna say like Bulgaria probably. Oh, one thing about Thailand though, if you live there for more than 3 years, they will start taxing your ass. You will still have to pay taxes.
Okay, here we go. The best European countries for USA citizens to retire is Portugal, Greece, Spain, Italy, and France.
There's a lot of black.
The top five is
Americans
Portugal.
in Portugal.
Widely considered.
There's a lot of black Americans in Portugal right now. There's a huge black expat.
You said what? I can't hear you.
There's a huge black American expat community in Portugal.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it said the visa, the D7 visa, is designed specifically for retirees. It only requires you to prove you're making roughly $920 a month, about $1,000 a month in stable passive income, like Social Security or pension.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, very affordable too.
The
man.
bonus after 5 years of living there legally, you can apply for permanent residency and a EU passport. Wow! Damn.
So let me say something here. Let me say something here. Right now,
you opened up the keys to the kingdom of God, man. You ain't playing.
The benefits here. That okay. Now listen, guys, listen. Everybody, listen. This is really, really important. Green cards and permanent residence are important. Like, for example, I've been here in China for 20 years. I cannot get a permanent residence because China doesn't offer permanent residence to foreigners.
Okay.
So all that time, whatever money I save, I got to get the fuck out of here at some point, right? Okay. Most Asian countries don't let foreigners get permanent residence through living there and contributing to society. They don't do that. The only way you can become a permanent resident in Asian countries is through marriage. This is why Eastern Europeans has to be on the list. Because if you want to completely divest from America, just come back and visit, but you don't want to do the visa runs forever, you gotta look at countries that offer residencies after living there. Like, for example, Kenya is a great place in Africa. You live there for 7 years. After living there for 7 years, you can get a permanent resident. So if you're 35, when you're 42, you can get a permanent residence. So these are the important things you need to be thinking about when you're transferring to living abroad. A true passport, bro. You got to look at places. Who's going to reward me for living there long term? And Portugal is one of these places.
Wow. Yeah, wow. That
right.
Blew me in the fucking water. I didn't even know about this shit.
So for example, if I went to Portugal first, I would have an EU passport and American passport.
Yeah.
So shit really popped off in America, I can use my EU passport and just go the fuck wherever.
I can't believe you said go the fuck wherever.
Yeah, because EU passports are strong too. EU passports can go everywhere in Asia, right?
Yeah, sure can.
They go everywhere in Asia, right? You know what I mean? And I'm like, are you American? Nah, nigga, I'm Portuguese.
Yeah.
Right? I just sound American, right? But no, nigga, I'm Portuguese,
Yeah, you're
right?
important.
Whenever America has beef with somebody, you just whip out another passport,
There you go. Second
right?
one,
Yeah, so you need to be living in.
which is from my understanding,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Greece, ranked as the number one overall retirement destination. It provides a laid-back Mediterranean lifestyle over 300 days of annual sunshine. God damn. And a cost of living that is roughly one third cheaper than what an American pays back at home.
Yep.
The visa, the financial independent person visa is your pathway forward. It requires you to prove a steady passive monthly income of at least 2,000 euro, right? Which is what roughly close to what fucking goddamn what fucking what if the euro. Well, let's just say 2,000 euro, man, or whatever, right? The tax perks. Greece offers a highly attractive flat 7% foreign income tax rate for 10 years to eligible foreign retirees who move their tax residency there. That is fucking impressive. All right. And we got number three, Spain. Spain is what we call the pickpocket capital of the world. Okay. Spain. It's pickpocket capital, yeah. Spain is famous for its lively culture, incredible food, and a healthcare system that consistently ranks amongst the best in the world. The visa. Retirees use the non-lucrative visa. It requires proof of financial self-sufficiency, meaning you must show about 28,000, roughly in $31,000 United States income, right? In annual savings or passive income. That's amazing, right? So I can just show them, man, one place of real estate and I'm straight. And the next one, though, which I've been hearing a lot about lately, because guys and families been leaving America for this country, Italy. Italy, from the rolling hills of Tuscany, I believe how I pronounced it, to the affordable southern coast of Puglia, I don't know how to pronounce that, offers a dream retirement for lovers of art, history, and food. The visa. The effective residency visa allows you to live in Italy permanently without working. It requires a relatively high passive income threshold, usually around $31,000 a year, and you must prove you have a lease or own a home in Italy. Okay? And France, which I've been hearing a lot of bullshit about.
Yeah, France, fuck
Okay?
France.
A lot
Man,
of bad shit about it. Okay?
they're racist, man.
Okay. While people think of France as expensive, regions like Gascony, Normandy offer a relaxed lifestyle with living costs far lower than major U.S. citizens. The visa, the long stay visitor visa, requires you to sign a pledge promising not to work in France. And to prove you have enough passive income to support yourself. I guess they don't want you taking jobs from the residents. The
Right.
tax perk. The U.S. France tax treaty is highly favored for American retirees, ensuring your U.S. retirement accounts like 401k, Social Security are well coordinated to prevent double taxation. That's very interesting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know,
Portugal,
man.
Portugal.
According to what I just seen, man, Portugal and Greece is looking very sexy right now.
I'll type in Eastern European countries. Eastern European.
That shit looks fucking goddamn attractive.
Eastern European.
Okay,
Like,
so here we go. Eastern European countries to retire in, right?
right.
To retire in as a USA citizen. Eastern European countries. As of July 2026. Okay, here we go. As of July 2026, the best Eastern European countries for U.S. citizens to retire in are Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, and Albania. That's right. All right,
Okay.
and they got them ranked from the top ones. Okay, here we go. All right, I think didn't we talk about Bulgaria earlier?
Yep. Bulgaria and Croatia.
These destinations have exploded in popularity because they allow your U.S. dollar to stretch incredibly far while offering official pathways to long-term legal residencies without requiring a local job.
There you go.
That's interesting. Living in Eastern Europe can cut your baseline living expenses by 50 to 70%. God damn. That dollar's bad, motherfucker.
So I want to say something here. Eastern European is the Southeast Asia version of Asia.
Damn. I did not know that.
So if you don't like Asian women, but you like white women and friendly white women at that, these are the spots.
Which I do. God damn.
These are the spots. And marriage minded.
How come you and Carlos don't keep this information close to y'all chest? Y'all just say fuck it here, man. I'm giving y'all the keys right now.
That's just not me, man. That's just not me. That's not my. I believe that if you do good, good comes back to you, bro.
Okay, here we go. So it says living in Eastern Europe can cut your baseline expenses by 50 to 70%. God damn, compared to major American cities, while providing modern infrastructure, rich culture, and excellent safety. Okay, here we go. The top 4 European countries to retire. Here we go. Number 1. Write it down, boys and girls. Number 1. We have right now. Okay, we have right now. Give me one moment. Here we go. It is Bulgaria. Bulgaria is currently the reigning champion. Goddamn, for budget-friendly European retirement. Are you sure it's a champion, man?
Yes.
It features an exceptional cost of living, walkable coastal cities like Varna and Sozopol, and full access to the I don't know how to pronounce
the Schengen zone.
Okay. The visa, the Bulgarian retirement D visa, the pensioner permit is incredibly accessible. You need to show proof that you can receive an official government or corporate pension. Okay. Number 2, income minimum. You only need to prove a passive monthly income equal to Bulgaria's minimum wage, which is roughly $550 a month. God damn shit.
Everybody was saying 1,000, right? But here, $500. 500.
That's like the biggest slap in the fucking face, man. That's the biggest slap in the fucking face. I wonder if it's peaceful there. I wonder how peaceful it is.
It's very peaceful. But actually now, if you're not retired, you can do the same thing on a digital nomad visa. But digital nomad visa, I believe you have to provide that you make about 1,000 something. Right? This is for retiring. If you're not of the retirement age and you still want to join Bulgaria, you can still do it on the digital nomad visa for $1,000. And that means no visa runs, right? What we're showing you today is how to live abroad without doing visa runs.
Goddamn.
And later on, let's show them pictures of Bulgaria and Croatia. Let's show them pictures of that a little bit later.
Goddamn. That is fucking crazy. I can't believe this. Number 2, Croatia.
You didn't finish reading Bulgaria though. You didn't finish reading that.
I did. I
Okay.
can read it all over again. You want me to read it one more time?
No, it's okay. The catch. I didn't hear you read the catch, but it's okay. It's okay.
Here we go. The catch is you must have an actual pension status in the USA to qualify. General savings, stock portfolios alone usually do not count for this specific permit. Damn.
Yeah.
So you got to have a pension, right? And I guess general savings and stock portfolios
You need to show pension from your company or Social Security.
What about if I'm making, I don't know, $100,000 a month in real estate? I still wouldn't qualify, right?
Do you need to get that? Do you get the digital nomad visa? Right. This is just remember. This is for the retirement visa. If you're not retiring, you can get the digital nomad visa.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They have a lot of different visas.
Yeah. So you said these are just basic visas. You said there's way more. I see. So
yeah.
Said no sleep.
They have a bunch of ways to get residence permit. You can get This is how to get a resident permit as a retiree. If you want a resident permit as a non-retiree, then you get the digital nomad visa, which is a temporary resident permit for a year. But this is what you do when you don't want to do a visa run every 30 days.
God damn. Number 2. Now this is where my buddy's from, man, and she's a guitar player. Croatia. Croatia offers a spectacular lifestyle with its dramatic
Adriatic
coastline, medieval walled cities like, I don't know how to pronounce that, and a deep historical charm. Visa. Croatia allows retirees staying in a temporary residency permit for other purposes. Income minimum. You must prove that you have sufficient funds to support yourself, typically around 30,000 United States dollars sitting in the bank. That's easy. Bank account or equivalency. They pretty much kind of like Thailand.
Yeah.
The catch. The permit is granted strictly for 1 year at a time and generally cannot be immediately renewed back to back. Retirees often use it to take a gap year, or they switch to buying local real estate to lock down more permanent residency pathways. So you mean to tell me I can buy property out there with no problem? I can flip, goddamn it, and cash flow it. And then after that, I call up Hot Sauce, say, Hot Sauce, you were right. I stay in Croatia. I bought a piece of property, and I'm out here. You'll sign off on that motherfucker. No problem.
Yeah, because you get permanent residency, right? No more temporary. You get permanent. So that means you get a passport. You get a passport. Anywhere you get a passport, I'll sign off. Yeah, passport? Hell yeah. But
Cyprus.
Cyprus and Albania, man, these are two races. These are not good for black people, right? Cyprus has a lot of neo-Nazis, and Albania has neo-Nazis.
Cyprus, while geographical close to Middle East, the island's nation of Cyprus is culturally European and a popular choice for retirees who want a sun-drenched English-speaking Mediterranean lifestyle. The visa. The Category F visa is designed specifically for foreign retirees who do not plan to work. Income minimum. It features one of the absolute lowest passive income bars in Europe, requiring an annual passive income of just roughly $10,500 per year. Goddamn. From pension.
That's so basically
that is insane.
Food stamps. You go food stamps and move to fucking Cyprus, bro.
Yeah, or just put 11 grand in the bank and call it a day. Fuck it. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's what like. Is it public assistance around 11,000 per year?
Depends on your household of how many kids you got in your
income. So nigga, go get on food stamps Take your ass to Cyprus.
10,500. Let me divide that by 12. That's $875 a month, pretty much.
Yep, 875.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Depending on your state, food stamps are gonna be way lower, man. Okay.
Okay.
Depending on your state. Remember, each state's cost of living is different, okay? And also income thresholds and shit like that.
All right, well, if you're from New York City, you're gonna get more than 875 in benefits. If you're in New York City.
More rule of thumb is the more kids you got, lesser income you got, the more food stamps you get. That's the formula. More kids you got, lesser income you can prove, the more you get. This is how it works. Bonus. English is spoken almost universally across the island, eliminating any stressful language barriers for daily errands.
There you
And
go.
the last but not least, before we close this live out, is Albania. All right, here we go. Albania. All right. Albania is the rising star of the Balkans, offering stunning, pristine beaches along the Albania Riviera and dramatic mountains towns at a fraction of the cost of neighboring Greece or Italy. The Visa Albania offers a dedicated retirement residence permanent for foreigners. Income minimum. You must show a steady pension or passive income stream, with thresholds usually around $1,200 to $1,500 a month. We're going to go ahead and do the math. Here we go. $1,500. We're going to multiply that times 12, right? Times 12 comes out to $18,000 a year. Okay. So we're going to deposit 20 grand in the bank and call it a day. There you go.
And remember the Kardashians, right? They're Albanian. Their culture is Albanian. So those are the type of women that are in Albania. They look like the Kardashians.
Okay. Well, hopefully they don't behave like them. That's
no. They don't.
All right, Albania is outside the, I don't know how to pronounce it, so this makes it an ideal tax and visa haven for Americans who want to slow travel Europe without burning through their 90-day something tourist limit.
Right. So low taxes, low to zero taxes, and it's a tax haven, right? So you don't pay taxes here.
Goddamn. Wow. I don't care, man. From what you just showed me right now, man, Bulgaria and Croatia looks really good off this list, especially, but Bulgaria is knocking them all out to the fucking end.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, if you do me one quick favor before you close. Give me one quick favor before you close out. Give me a second. Type in Croatia, and then look at the images.
So you're saying pictures of Croatia? All right, cool. Because I had Uncle Leon from TikTok. He told me also he wants me to go to Luxembourg too.
Luxembourg is nice, but it's expensive, man.
With Croatia photos.
Well, I can't see anything, but they have a beautiful, beautiful coastline and villas on the coastline, like the Adriatic coastline. If you type that in, Adriatic coastline, and show images, it's fucking beautiful, bro. Beautiful. It's beautiful there.
Yeah, give me one moment.
Yeah. Like beautiful villas, beautiful yachting, everything, man. Everything you need. Yeah, man. If I was younger, if I was in my 30s, I would go to Bulgaria, real talk. I would take my ass to Bulgaria, give me a Bulgarian wife. I would, give myself a Bulgarian wife,
and live it up.
or Croatia as well.
He said, give out some Bulgarian wine. He said, "Now I'm gonna live it up and just chill."
Yeah, man. Right? Like, there's this one place, I forgot the city name, where like you can buy, I forgot the name of the place, but there's yachts, there's villas, and you can live there for $1,000 a month. Everything, food included. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, man, I'm gonna hop off, man. I got a couple things I need to do. I'm pretty sure it's late there, right? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's getting late, man. It's late. It's 12. It's 12:40 a.m. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, but I'm gonna drop off.
Let me exit out of this shit. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Gotcha. I exited out of that shit, man. It just started buffering for some reason.
Yeah, I'm glad I can share that information. I hope that helps some people out somewhere down the line. You know what I mean? I hope that helps people out. Thank you for letting me be on the live stream, man. It was a good talk.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. And listen, man, you forgot to leave your phone number, man, so we can contact you on WhatsApp, man. So when we go live, I'll shoot a link out to you, man.
Oh, my bad.
So what you just go to the private chat here, right? Put your phone number in there, right? We can add you on WhatsApp. You got WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, I do. You
got WhatsApp, we got Signal, and we also got Microsoft Teams, okay? So leave your phone number or email in the private chat. Don't matter. Leave it right now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, and then I'll save you right now immediately, so I can say, we got his ass, y'all, and then I'll add you to the groups and everything, because we always go live. Now, on your end, you can't go live on TikTok, correct?
I don't have TikTok. Yeah, I can't. All I can do is YouTube.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, we all hang out there on TikTok and here and also Facebook, and we're also on Rumble too, man. So
okay, cool.
You already know you got your home here whenever you bring your ass over here, man. So
I appreciate it. All right, I'll do it now. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and send it now. But if you don't send it now, then you just gotta wait till we come back alive and do it again.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it again. Because I need to run now. So let me close out and do all that, and then I'll be on the next one as well. All right.
Okay. You can only send it on the private chat while you're on the live. Because when you drop, then you won't have access to it.
Okay. Cool.
Now, if you send it now while you're live, like boom.
Let me do it now. Okay.
Yeah, but if you drop off, you won't be able to do it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's what says send on the private. Go to the. You see where it says private?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, sitting on private. Yeah, and then after that, I'll copy it, and then so I can save it because we were all watching because Carl's.
All right, there you go.
He said, "You got fucking hot sauce number, man, and shit, man." And I said, "Well, I was waiting for it, but he ain't sending shit."
You see it? You see it? I just did it.
Okay, now do I put it in just like that?
Or maybe the country code. I don't know. But yeah, man, I got it right. Here's the country. Yeah. Here's the country code in case that. Try both ways.
It has to put the country plus country code and the phone number plus country code phone number. You good to go.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
Plus country code space phone number. That's how it works. Just like here in the States.
Country code. So the country code, and that's it. All right. So I'll talk to you later. All right.
Okay, gotcha, man. Yeah, get on out of here, man. Have a good day, man.
All right. You too.
You got it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate all you guys, man. Bring your asses on here and shit, though, man. That was hot sauce, man. I always have fun with his ass. I know some people have disagreements and shit with his ass. I have fun with that motherfucking shit. I do. Shit. I can't speak for nobody else or anything. So, but anyways, it's a pleasure of you guys actually bringing your asses on here. I appreciate it, And I hope everybody else appreciate it, man. Because when you got these guys on here who travel, who actually do this shit, man, you can learn a lot of shit. You learn a lot of motherfucking shit, man. You know what I mean? For real, you can. You learn a lot of shit. You know, you learn a lot of things. You can actually put yourself in a position where these people can save your life, save you some money. You know, I mean, it's real shit. You know, it's real shit. You know, so that's something that you got to take in consideration. You know, take that shit in consideration. You know what I mean? Shit. You know, that's all it is, man. So yeah, but anyways, man, I appreciate all you guys, man, and thank you, man. You guys are a blessing in disguise, man. You guys are, man. And like I said, man, I appreciate, man, the passport bros, the travelers, the expats that bring their ass up here, man. They didn't have to bring this information. They could sit up here and say, man, well, fuck you, Gigi. We ain't gonna go ahead and get this shit to you, man, and shit, man. You know, because there are guys out there, they specialize in gatekeeping and shit. I don't know why motherfuckers do that shit. People are evil out here, man. You guys got to realize people are evil for just no damn reason, you know. And it's not our fault that they're evil. It's just how they fucking brought up, you know what I mean? They don't want to give information to guys to just make some money, how to extend their life, how to extend their health, things like that, man. How to live overseas, whatever, right? If you want to live overseas permanently, cool. If you want to stay over here in the United States for like, I don't know, 6 to 8 months and then travel for 4 months, cool. Or stay overseas for 6 to 8 months, you know, come back to the States, whatever, however the way you want to do. I don't know. Everybody's objective in life is different. You know, I know some guys stay overseas for 6 months, come back to the States 6 months. Some guys say, fuck, I don't want to come back to the States ever again. You know, everybody's different. You understand? So depending on what your thing is, but make sure you got at least a minimum, in my opinion, of $2,000 to $5,000 a month coming in every month for the rest of your life. You can have that shit coming in every day, have that shit coming in every day, every week, every 2 weeks, whatever, minimum, okay? All right. And then you sitting over struggling, waiting for next month's check. No, man, for real. All right, you got the dollar, man. You got to live off that shit and stretch that shit out. So, I mean it. Anyways, you guys, I'm signing out here. This is Mr. Gigi on the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel's Nightcap Edition. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. All of my guests, Big B Johnson, Jay Lyon, man. I appreciate you too. He's a traveler. And then also too, Hot Sauce, man. Hot Sauce, you did an absolute wonderful job. So anyways, keep up the great work. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Until then, I'm getting the fuck up off of here. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace out, everybody.